Hey everybody, Big Anklevich here, podcaster, author, and carnivore, and it is day 59 of the Beef, Butter, Bacon, and Eggs challenge that we are doing here on Big Anklevich on Health. Okay, before we go over to the daily videos, let's first have our daily reminder that you should check out our Facebook group. There's the link down below. You can check it out, and yeah, we can get along over there and help support each other in this fun time of getting used to doing carnivore and doing it together and all that good stuff. I don't know if I do a very good job of convincing people that they should go to this Facebook group, but it should be nice, you know. We could all talk. So far it's all been wonderful and supportive. Now on to the videos. It is day 59, which is Saturday, and today was an absolutely crazy day. First thing in the morning, I had to get up and get my lawn mowed. We've been doing so much inside the house that we've left the outside of the house to be neglected, and the lawn has gotten really long. And I went out and I started trying to mow it. It was taking a while, and then we got a new electric lawnmower and the battery died, and so I didn't even get to finish mowing the lawn. Had to come in and charge the battery, and while I waited for the battery to charge, I had to go and take my daughter to the craft fair that she was trying to sell stuff in, and I had to help her set up her booth there, which it was hot, so hot, and I was running back and forth from the truck to her booth carrying heavy things. She sells porch signs at these craft fairs, and it turned out to be a good craft fair, but there's more to come. But yeah, I was just sweating like a dog, and then I had to go straight from that to selling popcorn with the Cub Scouts outside of the local Kroger. My son had to do that for Cub Scouts to, I don't know, so that he didn't get charged. He had to go, you have to put in so much time or else they send you another bill and say, yeah, I know you paid to get into Cub Scouts, but you got to pay more. So yeah, we did that for 2 hours. And it started off being nice and hot, and I was sweating still, and then all of a sudden the rain came, and it started pouring rain, and I just thought, oh man, my daughter over to crafts fair is going to be hating life. And then I started getting texts and calls, and yeah, she was hating life, and the crafts fair had shut down completely, and everybody had taken off, and she was there, and I had the car. I had dropped her off there. I needed to come pick her up, and she's like, can you please come pick me up? And luckily my shift at the Cub Scout popcorn was about to end, so I was able to run and pick her up, and it was pouring the whole time. So now take the setup of the booth and reverse that to the takedown of the booth in the friggin' monsoon. It was raining so bad. And I got soaked all the way through as we ran with everything that we could and threw it into the back of the truck and drove home. And then we had to unload it because, you know, these are signs that we want to be able to sell still. And so we had to get them out of the rain and get them dried off. And they'd probably be fine. I mean, eventually they're gonna, you know, wear down, but they were made to be outdoors. So at least there's that. She'd put, you know, polyacrylic or something like that over the top of all this and the stain and the paint. You know, it should have been fine, but we had to get them out. So we were sopping wet, and that was 4 o'clock when all of that stuff came to an end. And then I thought, okay, well, I need to eat something. Still hadn't eaten anything just because I never had a second to stop. And so that's when I grabbed what was left of my bacon, put it into the air fryer, and I cooked some bacon, and I also cooked a few eggs. I think there was only 3 eggs left, but I cooked those up and I ate them. I ate the bacon, and then I took the steak. I had some steak that had been waiting in the fridge for me all this week, and it was the last thing that I had left. I had no more meat left. I'm gonna have to hit the store right away tomorrow. And yeah, I cooked that up and ate the steak, bacon, and the eggs. You know, I didn't get a picture of the eggs. You can see in the picture of the bacon that there was eggs on the plate. You might see the remnants of a tiny bit of eggs. But that's what I had for my crazy day. And then I went and took a nap for a while.
Hey, it's day number 59 of the Beef, Butter, Bacon, and Egg Challenge. And on day 59, I pretty much had bacon and eggs, right? I started out, I was just gonna have a snack of about 4 pieces of bacon, maybe 5 pieces of bacon, whatever was left in the package that was in the fridge. But I had those 5 pieces of bacon. I'm like, okay, I can't just eat 5 pieces of bacon. So I went ahead and I cooked up a whole pound of bacon. Besides that, plus 6 eggs scrambled up. And yeah, that was my meal for the day. And I was gonna have a snack, but it ended up just being one meal for the day. So made it pretty simple for day 59. And I'm just gonna keep going, keeping it strong. Beef, butter, bacon, and egg, baby. All right, bye.
All right, so Marshall's keeping it simple, and for me, I had kind of a crazy day, and I didn't eat anything until 4 o'clock in the afternoon, which that's something that's really cool, I would have to say, about carnivore. I wasn't trying to fast today, and yet I was able to. Just too much was going on, and that kept me from being able to stop and take the time to eat. And yet I was able to just cruise through all of that and be just fine. I had all the energy that I needed, and I had the attitude that I needed to face the stuff that I faced today. And that is something that you can have with carnivore, whereas with the standard American diet or other diets, you got to be eating all the time. If you aren't constantly hitting yourself up with a shot of sugar in some form or another, then you get cranky and you can't handle things and you get freaked out and upset, and you do poorly. You don't have the strength to get by, and so on and so on. And that's why I'm pretty sure that Dr. Berry's right when he calls this the proper human diet. It's the food that we're supposed to run on so that we can handle things. We can handle adversity if it comes at us. You know, we shouldn't melt into paroxysms of tears if we have if we're unable to eat. You know, that's something that we should be able to deal with for a while. And yeah, that was a really nice thing about today. You know, it was rough, but I was fine. And I ate at after 4, and that was fine for me. And it was nice to eat. But I probably could have kept on going. I could have gone the whole day, as I've shown before, when I've done longer fasts and even 72-hour fasts. You know, that's something that's not a big deal when you're doing a carnivore diet. And that is probably one of the best things about the carnivore diet. So hopefully I've convinced you to try it if you aren't already. All right, everybody, I'll talk to you later. See you next time on Big Anklovich on